There's a reason they fought so hard to silence us about the 2020 election. And now, we finally know why. This is Explain America. I'm your host, Kyle Becker. Please be sure to like, comment, and share this episode, because if we don't expose what really happened in 2020, it's going to happen again. Here's what we learned. According to newly declassified documents turned over by FBI Director Kash Patel, the American people were never told the full truth about foreign interference in the 2020 election, because the FBI itself told U.S. spy agencies to destroy the evidence. In August 2020, the FBI received a report from a confidential human source alleging that the Chinese Communist Party was manufacturing fake U.S. driver's licenses and secretly shipping them to Chinese nationals in the U.S. sympathetic to Beijing. The goal: to create tens of thousands of fake mail-in ballots to swing the election to Joe Biden. The memo had a blunt subject line, quote, Chinese government production and export of fraudulent U.S. driver's licenses to Chinese sympathizers in the United States in order to create tens of thousands of fraudulent mail-in votes for U.S. presidential candidate Joe Biden, unquote. Let that sink in. But here's where it gets worse. Within days of sending this raw intelligence report to other federal agencies, the FBI suddenly recalled it. And not just for editing or review. They issued a directive to other spy agencies to, quote, destroy all copies, unquote, of the memo and erase it from all computer systems. Quote, recipients should destroy all copies of the original report and remove the original report from all computer holdings, unquote, the recall order said. In other words, the FBI knew, and they buried it. Why? To protect the narrative, because the official line in 2020, pushed by then FBI Director Christopher Wray, was that Russia is interfering to help Trump, and there were no real threats from China. And now we know that Customs and Border Protection intercepted nearly 20,000 fake driver's licenses from China and Hong Kong, en route to key Midwestern battleground states, around the exact same time. And while the FBI claimed they needed to re-interview the source, there is no record that the allegations were ever reinvestigated or publicly disclosed. According to the Intel memo, China allegedly harvested user data from millions of TikTok accounts to build fake IDs that would pass as authentic and match the addresses of real Americans. So they wanted to use these IDs to request mail-in ballots with real names in order to make fraudulent votes. And this was all called a conspiracy theory. They were told to shut up. And people were banned, demonetized, fact-checked, all while the FBI was burying this evidence. So thanks to the work and partnership of Chairman Grassley, said Kash Patel, we've located documents which detail alarming allegations related to the 2020 election. Allegations which were substantiated, they were nonetheless abruptly recalled and hid from the public. So Senator Chuck Grassley is demanding answers. Who ordered the memo's recall? Why was the FBI hiding election-related national security threats? And who made the call to destroy the evidence? America deserves answers, and not just answers, consequences. This isn't just about election interference anymore. This is about sabotage from inside the federal government, and a coordinated effort to protect a candidate the intelligence community favored and to undermine our democratic processes. If they covered this up in 2020, what else are they hiding now? This has been Kyle Becker with Explain America. Please like, comment, and share. Let us know what you think about the 2020 election, what can be done to get more clarity about what happened. This is a bipartisan issue. This isn't a Republican versus Democrat issue. You can be a Trump supporter or a Biden supporter, or you can be Obama supporter. It's not about the candidate. It's about legitimate elections. Because if we don't have those in the United States, well, then all our talk about politics is going to be moot. We need to really do something serious about this. Whether or not it was enough to sway the election is not the point. The point is that this was a cover-up, and we need to get to the bottom of it.